YouTube friends, Lisa here at Paddocklanedesigns, coming to you with an update on what's happening at Paddocklanedesigns. And this is a video about cross stitch, so if you're interested in hearing about what you can do with cross stitch from an Australian designer, then stick around, grab a drink, grab your stitching and see what we've got happening at the moment for you. If you're not in cross stitch, then scroll on by. It's been nice seeing you. Alright guys, firstly, a huge apology. It appears that my last video about Paddocklanedesigns did not upload, and I did actually the other day just go through and erase all my old videos from my phone, so it's not going to upload. So this is currently the end of May update of what's happening in Paddocklanedesigns cross stitching business, and I'm filming this for you on the 4th of June. So lots has been happening, lots and lots and lots has been happening, lots is going to happen in upcoming times. Firstly, I want to say thank you to those who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it, all 124 of you, yay! So feel free to share the word and tell your friends if anyone is interested in what we're up to here at Paddocklanedesigns. We have been busy preparing for the first Stitching in the Mountains retreat this year, which is held in conjunction with lovely Joanna from Mojo Stitches up in Blackheath in the Blue Mountains just west of Sydney. And that retreat is happening at the end of June. So we've only got a couple of weeks to go to finish getting ready, but everything is all good to go. Can't show you Secret Squirrel, but I've got all the fabric here for both Joe's and my exclusive kits. Ours is a designer retreat with 2 designers, so you get at least 2 fully kitted projects to work on in your goodie bag, plus some other things, as well as having a lovely weekend of camaraderie and stitching. But more about that on the Shady Tree Stitches channel floss tube retreat update later in the month. Okay, because it's been so long, I really don't know where to start with what to tell you. So much has happened. I think I'm going to start with my Patreon. I took out a Patreon membership option to help me with my bookkeeping, because those who've been around a while know that I am a creative designer and a busy mum, and I work and I run my business, and bookkeeping is not my forte. So by putting everything together into one membership means I can really channel my efforts in one direction, and so I do less and less on my Facebook page and I put more and more into my Patreon. So thank you to all those who are already members. There are memberships available from free, where you can just see what's happening, all the way through to being a member of my Fabric of the Month club, where you get a piece of fabric every single month. So I'm going to start by showing you that. Fabric of the Months are for the last 3 months, because that's how long it seems to be since I've shown you. I have been currently until now have been doing just one random Fabric of the Month each month, but remind me to tell you that that's changing as of now. This is Spearmint. All of my Fabrics of the Month are exclusive to only Patreon members, paid Patreon members at the mates rate or higher, that can purchase them anytime they like during the 6 months that they're exclusive. So this is Spearmint. Following on some Spearmint, we have got Flower Garden. I'll open this one out to get you the full effect. Flower Garden. Flower Garden is designed exclusively to go with my birthday sale. I'm starting a sunflower farm by Paddocklanedesigns. So if you'd like to join me and you want to do it on the called for piece of fabric for my sale, then it's actually Flower Farm by Paddocklanedesigns. So I had great fun designing it to suit the pattern. I love doing things like that. It's really cool. And if you haven't got your Fabric of the Month yet for June, as I said, I'm very early this month as well. Last 2 months I've been super ahead because I haven't had to worry about bookkeeping. Look away, but if you have got it and you want to see, I would like to introduce you to Blueberry Frosting. And Blueberry Frosting is this beautiful purple. So they are the latest 3 colors that are exclusive to my Patreon members. I've tried to be alternating neutrals, brights, mottled, less mottled, And I have decided to make a major change going forward from July. So anyone who joins now will be ready to get the July fabric of the month. And it is that I am offering three different clubs. So if you would like to be part of my fabric of the month club, then all you need to do is jump onto Patreon, look up Paddocklanedesigns, and select the level that suits the fabric you want. So with my Patreon levels, you can be a free member, right? And then you can be what's called a galah, which is where you just pay a couple of dollars, I think it's $5 Australian a month, just to get a little bit of extra information, be part of the group, and support, support our business. So that's really appreciated. We don't have a coffee or anything like that. We use the galah like a buy me a coffee. So it's like every month you're buying me a coffee. So thank you, even though I don't drink coffee, because anyone who knows me knows I drink Diet Coke. But that's okay, I appreciate it anyway. The next level's mates level. Mates rates, it's $10. And for $10 you get a ornament design each month, as well as the ability to purchase anything and participate in polls and tutorials and a whole range of things. So it's all explained on the Patreon page. So pretty good value for membership for $10 a month. The next level up, the next three levels are all part of my fabric of the month. And they are the nipper, and that's where you can get any sort of fabric you like in any account that I sell, and you can get that at a fat 8th size. I don't think I have any fat 8s. Yes, I do. No, I don't have a fat 8th here, but basically a fat 8th. I do. Here we go. This one's got a dye spot on it, but this is the size of the fat 8th that you get. So it's about 30 by 50 centimeters. I'm Australian, I do talk centimeters. I can do a conversion, but I need to get a ruler to work that one out. I know that the 50 centimeters is 20 inches. So it's probably something like 13 by 20 or something. Anyway, so that's the size of the fat 8. That's the nipper that you can get, and you can decide if you want to get Aida, even weave, or linen. I made it all just the one's price to make it easy. And you can shop and change from month to month as long as you let me know before I do the cutting. The second level up is Sheila, and Sheila is Aida, because Aida's less expensive than linen and even weave, and you get what I call my large size, which is an American fat quarter, 50 by 70, so 20 by 22 inches approximately, and that's what you get for the Sheila level. And again, you can decide if you want it in 14, 16, 18 or 20 count, plain or opalescent, or you can be like some people and say surprise me. And then the last top level is the tall poppy, and the tall poppy is for the even weave and the linen, and that's where you get this size piece, again the 20 by 22 inches or 70 by 50 centimeters, my large, of an even weave or a linen. Now even weaves, we have got 25 count, 28 count, 32 count, all available in regular and or opalescent. And then we also in linens, we have got 28 count, 32, 36 and 40, just in regular linens. All of my fabrics that in the fabric of the month are Zweigart based, and I aim to try and dispatch them to you right at the beginning of the month. So when you pay, your Patreon membership rolls over from month to month, and they just bill you again, or direct debit. So that then pays you for the next month's fabric. So if you're joining really early in the month, you might wait a bit for your first one. Now, one point on the Patreon membership is if you are on an Apple device, please do not use an Apple app to buy anything, sign up, purchase anything in the shop, because it charges you 30% commission. So you don't want to have to pay 30% more for something you can get a lot cheaper. Just use a website. You can still use your phone, but go through the web browser of patreon.com, or use a laptop or an Android device, and you'll save lots of money. All right, so with my Patreon, as well as the fabrics, you do get an ornament each month, and I'd like to introduce you to my birthday ornament. June is my birthday month, and it's a cute little cupcake. I like rainbow colored icing, and I like bright colors in a little metal tin, and I have to have hundreds and thousands or sprinkles on top of my cupcakes. So I made this little cupcake to show you what I liked for my birthday, and it also works really well because June is Pride Month, so it can double as that. Now I'll talk about the fabric in a minute, but I want to show you that the trimming is something new that Paddocklanedesigns has. We have finishing supplies, so coming on the website very soon you're going to see that you can buy little sets of finishing supplies to help you finish all those smalls. And we have got rickrack, pom-pom trim and chenille trims available, plus ribbons, so that you can do smalls. For this one, to make the hanger, I just plaited together some of the threads that were in the design. Isn't that nifty? So I really like that. So that's the ornament. Now the fabric that this one on is super special because it is fairy floss, and fairy floss has become a very sought after fabric, and it was my December fabric of the month, and I did my lavender farm on it. So this is what it looks like, and it is going to be released on my website now for anyone to purchase. So you'll be able to order yourself a piece of fairy floss. This one looks like a 32 count even weave in opalescent. Can't really see the sparkles, but it's a gorgeous mix of purples, pinks and blues with a lot of white. So fairy floss is going to be available for everybody who wants to purchase from my website. Now I dropped some things, sorry, I have to pick them up, I can't show you, and you get to see my messy production hub. All right, so that's fabric of the month. That's the Patreon membership. I do also do other exclusive designs, and there have been more designs that I released over the last few months that you haven't seen. So I might just pop a little bit in here and show you what else the members have got for their membership. There's no guarantee that any of these designs will be released to the general public. They may not. I don't know. I'll see what I feel like. Okay, other news. We have got exciting new products in stock from Ginger Stitch. We have got 2 more colors of our fabulous 50 centimeter thread winders. So we've got a nice sparkly silver, look at that, and the gorgeous marble honey color. So I have got some of them in stock, so they'll be going up onto the website as well as the current pink, green, teal, green and purple sparkles. We've got more purples in stock too. We've also got more stock of the lovely magnetic frames for your perforated paper and cardboard, like Mill Hill kits and things. And so we're getting more and more, sorry, can't be a video without me doing that, more and more colors. And then also we've got new floss drops, little ones, just a cute little size. These are in acrylic, so they're nice and sturdy, and I currently have them in silver sparkle, purple sparkle and brown and honey marble. They're just so cute. So these ones will be listed probably as teardrop ones. They make cute earrings. Anyway, thank you so much to Zane from Ginger Stitches for working with me on those, and we have a few more things in the pipeline coming your way. Super excited. Just probably next video, because I just got to wait till they're in my hot hands before I can advertise them, in case people go nuts for them, which would be nice. Please do go nuts. We would love to have your business. We try to bring things that are affordable and available. So I'm trying to fill holes that I can see and things that I can get done to help you with your cross stitching journey. All right, with that, I would have talked to you last video probably about the pony needles. I have become an Australian distributor of the pony needles, and so these ones are the ones I got in first, which has got all the different colors So size 22, 24, 26, 28 in this little set. And then I've got different packs, different sizes, different combinations of those. Really good quality needle, really sturdy, really straight, strong, and a lot of people say similar to Pat Carson's. But people said to me, but wait, what about the Pony Blacks? Well, I am proud to say I now have the Pony Blacks. The blacks are designed because they're not nickel plated for people who's tarnish their needles with their skin, if they've got an acidic type of skin, or excretions from their skin, I guess. I was going to say sweat, but it's not really quite a thing, but you know, the oils or whatever in your skin comes out, and the black needles. So we have got the full set of blacks plus all the different sizes, again in different combinations. And in case you're bad like me at seeing, we have the ones with the white eyes as well. So they're the black needles, the nickel free, but they've got the white eyes. So pretty please, jump online, order yourself some ponies. I'm super excited to say that postage is going to be changing for my parcels and everything as of 1st of July, because Australia Post is putting the prices up again, yay. But the exciting bit for me is that they're introducing an extra small bag. So hopefully it'll be cheaper than it currently is for my small, and I'll be able to send things like ponies and a piece of fabric for less postage for you, because it really, really kills me that I have to charge so much. I also got their pony beading needles. So I would have shown you the mix of 10, 11s, 12s before, but they had like from the short to the long. So I also got packets of just the black 10s. So they're the shorter, thinner beading needle. So all of them are available. Also, if you have an L&S and you'd like them to stock the ponies, just ask them to reach out to me. I'm very happy to sell wholesale to L&Sers if they want to stock the ponies, because I have to order so much in as a reseller that I have plenty in stock. All right, that's probably all we've got as far as product development. I'm just looking around, but it's an exciting day and I need your help. I am getting ready to be organising the Great Australian Cross Stitch Shindig for 2026. We had the first one this year on Australia Day weekend, and it was fantastic. So many people came and had a really cool virtual hangout, and that's what it is, with some wonderful wonderful designs by Australian designers, as well as some Australian vendors to show us what they've got to offer. Now I'm going to reach out to as many shops, vendors, designers that I can think of, but there's lots out there that I don't know exist. So if you are a vendor of something cross stitch related and you would like to get some exposure online to some Australian and overseas stitches, then please reach out to me at Paddocklanedesigns@gmail.com, and I will be more than happy to, you know, put you onto our list and then see you know, when we get it together, how many we can fit in to the weekend. It goes for 2 days, and it's going to go on the Sunday and the Monday again. So it's going to happen on actual Australia Day and the day before in Australian time. Is that right? No, Saturday, Sunday Australian time, I think, which is no, I don't know. I'm making it up. No, I think it's Sunday, Monday, which is Saturday, Sunday American time. Yes, I was right the first time. I shouldn't second guess myself. Designers, I'm looking for Australian and New Zealand designers who would like to participate. You know, donate us a pattern, and I'll hopefully be able to reimburse you with a thank you gift for your efforts from the proceeds of the people who are coming. Tickets are going to be $15 Australian, and that gets you the access to the whole weekend of events, the included booklet of designs, and the opportunity to take advantage of some fantastic shopping from all the vendors, designers. And if you're a shop and you want to have some advertising, then please reach out to me. I'd love to get you involved. I mean, everyone had a ball. They just sat there in that main ballroom watching the half an hour or the hour of someone talking. If you're an Australian or New Zealand floss tuber and you would like to participate, please reach out to me. I reach out to lots of people, and I do forget at times who I've reached out to, who I haven't, who do I know, who do I not know. I always trying to find new Australian floss tubers. I found a new one this week. So, if you know of any floss tubers, get them to reach out to me. Okay, we'd love to have as many people involved as we can. The floss tubers, we get to host a joint sort of meet and greet for half an hour. The shops and the vendors, you guys get a captive audience to have a chat with and show your wares, and then direct them back to your normal sale point, be it your Etsy shop, your website, whatever, and give them some sort of a cool discount for the weekend. And designers, same thing. We can have exclusive releases. We made up a booklet, a PDF booklet in 2025 of a second pattern from each of us, and lots of people enjoyed purchasing that for the huge price of $20. So it's really fun and a great way for us to showcase what we've got in the Australian cross stitch community, because we do have a vibrant and exciting community happening here in the country, and it just seems to be growing all the time. So please, if you have any suggestions, feel free to comment below, so I know who to look out for. But more importantly, if you're having connections with people, then please tell them to reach out to me in the next month, so that I can get the organisation underway and get the Australian stitches, as many Australian contacts as we can. That would be really great. Okay, that's the shindig, the retreat. Fabric of the month. Fabric of the month. I knew there was something else to tell you about fabric of the month. Okay. Sorry, I got squirreled. I haven't told anyone this yet, but I think I've basically been diagnosed with ADHD. And gee, my life is making so much more sense now. With my fabric of the month, I offered one fabric. No, I did tell you. Now you're going to have a chance to choose from 3 choices, be it neutral, bright, or mottled. So you can let me know, and you can sign up for one of those 3 clubs, or you can take option 4, which is suit yourself, surprise me. So I'm going to be offering 3 different colorways every month now. Alex and Michelle go, oh no, more work for us, but that's a good thing. They like coming to work. We have fun here at Paddocklanedesigns, and I'd like to thank them publicly for all their really hard work, and Karina as well, who is comes in as the relieving assistant when we need one. So that's what's going to happen. Now we are going to be offering those 3 different ones straight away for anyone who joins up now. What you have to do is, when you sign on with Patreon though, send me a message and tell me your count, your size. Obviously I should know from what you paid, but also whether you want to be neutral, bright, mottled, or surprise me, and that would really help me out. Now, talking of fabric, can you see over here, my Patreon members having a special exclusive sale, a live sale happening on Zoom this Saturday morning at 10 a.m. So that's something like Saturday the 8th. I'm not sure. I don't have a calendar in front of me. But my Patreon members, check out the post. You have access to the Zoom where you can get your hands on these lovely pieces of fabric that you can see sitting here beautifully on my new ironing press, ready for you to purchase at a discounted rate. And we should have lots of fun, because I'm envisaging it being a bit like I've heard of the Stitch Me Friday night fight nights, except in person. So I'm not 100% certain yet how I'm going to run it, but I think there could be a bit of fun happening as people try to claim the pieces. There's nothing wrong with them. They're all really good fabrics. I haven't had many misdyes lately. In fact, well, there's 3 of them, so I'll probably put them in the sale too, but that's all I've got, 3 pieces. I must be finally getting something right. Yay! Woohoo! Do you know, I actually started my business 5 years ago. That's how long Paddocklanedesigns has been around. So it's not an anniversary or anything, but it's my birthday, so we're celebrating. So if you want to enjoy the benefits, then come on along, join the membership, and enjoy what I've got in store for you this month. All right, I think I've rabbited on enough. one bit of sad news is that the daisy chain stitching retreat is coming up in September, and I've previously been a vendor, but they emailed me last week to say that they're making room for more tables for people to visit, so I won't have room for a stall, but I will be there. So if you are able to work out if you want to see anything or buy anything in advance and let me know, I can definitely bring it with me. I have plenty of room in the car and I only live around the corner, so you can definitely check out things. You can still make purchases. I just won't have an actual stall at the Daisy Chain Retreat. And before that, I will be heading down to the winter retreat in Ballarat. So that's where you can find us next. Always with the retreats, always happy to bring something you want to see. If there's particular fabric or a particular color or something, you know, frame or whatever, just ask me a couple of weeks beforehand, and I will do my best to remember to get it and bring it so that you can look at it. It's not a guarantee that you want to buy it, but you know, I'd rather have it in stock for you to look at than have what always happens of like, have you got this in this size? It's like, well, if I'd known, I could have. So please let me know. In the meantime, people, the Etsy and the website are both fully stocked and ready to rumble. So jump on. I'm doing a pretty good job at getting things out within the week. I do have a system now that's working really well. Generally, we do all the cutting and overlocking on a Wednesday. So if you get your order placed by a Tuesday, it'll get into Wednesday's run, and then after that it goes into the dyeing and ready to dispatch. You know, it takes about a week to get through the process because, as I said, I do have a family and I work as well. So that's why we do say that it's 7 to 10 working days for dispatch. There's still a few people who get a bit grumpy when it hasn't left the next day. Obviously, I try to look at things like just needles and get them out faster if I can, but I don't have a post office near me. I have to drive to the next town to get to the post office. So I tend to try and just do a once a week pickup for the postage. And as always, if you get something from me and you're not happy with it, just reach out. I am really happy to try and make it right. If something's wrong, as I said, I have had an ADH brain recently, and a couple of people fortunately have reached out to me, and it's like, no problem, thanks for letting me know, let's get it fixed. So I do apologize for my squirrel brain, but I am passionate about giving you guys what you want. I also really love doing custom orders. So if you've got a piece you want to stitch and a particular colorway, or you want some advice on what you think would work, just reach out to me and I will get back to you as soon as I find the message. My only problem at the moment is I have so many different messaging angles. I've got to try and connect all the dots. So if I don't get back to you, please reach out again, because sometimes I know I've read a message from someone and then I just can't find where it's gone in all the lists and emails and everything. So seriously, emailing to paddocklanedesigns@gmail.com is probably your safest bet, or Facebook Messenger to Lisa Endley. All right, I've waffled on a lot. It's my birthday month. There are more celebrations coming, but you're just going to have to join the Patreon to find out what they are. All right, happy stitching, everyone.